In this video, I'm going to introduce simple interest, interest on interest, and compound interest. I'm going to use the example on slide number 6. Now, on slide number 6, in that example, we are looking at an investor who will put on $100 today and save it for 2 years. The annual interest rate is 5%. On the timeline, we have a cash outflow, $100. We have 2 periods because it happens that one period is 1 year. We already know the ending balance by the end of year 2, which is the future value is $110.25. Now, let me look at the first concept, the simple interest. Simple interest refers to the interest payments earned by the principal. Now, what is the simple interest in this example? The principal in this example is $100. The principal is the initial deposit. Given the interest rate is 5% per year, how much money, how much interest this principal can generate in the first period? And this is very simple. $100 earn 5%. So in the first period, the interest earned by the principal is $5. Now, in the second period, what is the interest earned on the principal? It's the same because the principal is always 100. This is a constant over the entire investment period. So the simple interest here, again, is a 5% of 100, which is $5. So in this example, the simple interest is $10. Now, let me break the future value, the $110.25. Now, I break the number into 2 parts. The first part is $100. We know this $100 is the principal, the initial deposit. The second part must be interest. So over the investment period, the total interest is $10.25. Now I'm going to break the interest further. What is this $10 bill? Remember, the $100 principal will generate $5 in the first period, $5 in the second period. So the sum of the simple interest is $10. So the first part, actually the second item here, is the simple interest. Now, this leaves the question, what is this item? What is this 25 cents? Now, I will go back to this relation. Let's explain what is this 25 cents. We know the accounts balance by the end of year 1 is 105. Now we know the 105 has 2 parts. The first part is 100, which is the principal. This $5 simple interest is the interest earned in the first period by the 100. Now, both amounts will be saved and will generate interest. We know given the 100 principal, it is able to generate $5. It is able to generate $5 interest over the second period. How about this one? The $5 is able to generate interest given a 5% interest rate. So the interest, this interest earned in the first period will generate is 5% times $5, which is exactly 25 cents. Given we have a principal, so the total sum is 110 and 25. So let me go back to the relation I just erased. By now we know the future value has 3 components. Now the first component is the initial principal, $100. This is the initial deposit. This initial deposit will generate $10 interest over the 2-year period. This is called a simple interest. The simple interest is the amount generated by the principal. The 25 cents represents the interest generated by the first $5 bill, and the first $5 bill happens to be the interest earned in the first period. So this is an interest earned by a previously generated interest. So we call it interest on interest. Now let me summarize here. This is called principal. This is called simple interest. And the sum of the two, in finance, we call it compound interest. While we are computing the future value, we allow the money to grow. We allow the money, the initial deposit, to earn interest. We also allow previously earned interest to earn interest. So the process of allowing previously earned interest to earn more interest is called compounding.